Welcome to Monday Morning Quarterback, everyone. I'm Rob Flutie, your mortgage quarterback. It's Monday, March 25th, 2024, and we're gearing up for the final stretch of the first quarter. I hope you've all had a productive start to the year and are ready to dive into Q2 with enthusiasm. This week, our economic calendar is bursting at the seams. But before we delve into upcoming events, let's take a moment to reflect on last week's highlights. We saw existing home sales soar to a yearly high, jumping 9.5% from January. Lawrence Yun, the chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, remarked on the growing supply meeting demand, yet emphasized the ongoing need for more to stabilize home prices and facilitate moves. Additionally, the Federal Reserve maintained its rates for the fifth consecutive meeting, despite hotter than expected inflation readings. The Fed's projections still hint at three potential rate cuts this year, with a majority of members, 15 out of 19, anticipating reductions between 50 and 100 basis points throughout 2024. But before we leap into this week's data, there's been a lot of talk here of the NAR settlement. Whichever way this goes, just know that we're going to make it through this, all of us as a community. Buyer's agents, one thing that if you're not getting buyer broker agreements signed, that's something that you're definitely going to need regardless going forward. I have here a value framework script on how to approach your clients about the buyer broker agreement and compensation, courtesy of Tommy Choi out of Chicago. Click the link below, get yourself a copy, make it your own. I hope it's something that helps you through this. And certainly if you need someone to role play with, I'd be happy to do that with you as well. Now, as for this week, we're looking at a compact yet eventful schedule, with markets closing early on Thursday for Easter weekend. From new home sales to the anticipation of key indices like Case-Shiller, Home Price Index, and consumer confidence reports, we're in for a bustling week. Keep an eye out for PCE index on Friday. That's the Fed's favorite measure for inflation, with the market expecting a year-over-year figures around 2.4% on headline and 2.8% on the core number. Now, on the Treasury front, they are having three Treasury auctions: a 2-year note today, 5-year note tomorrow, a 7-year note Wednesday. We got a lot of home data coming out, Treasury auctions, and economic data. GDP will be out Thursday, jobs numbers Thursday, PCE Friday. It could potentially lead to a lot of volatility in the market. Just be aware of that. Stay on top of things. And let's go ahead and take a look at the charts here. We look at the 10-year, it's up 3 basis points today. You can see we just got a massive convergence here of all our moving averages, 25-day, 50-day, 100-day, 200-day moving averages, all converging here. So the higher this goes with the 10-year Treasury, the worse it is for mortgage rates. We're sitting just above the 25-day moving average. It'd be nice to see it get down underneath there so that these averages act as a ceiling of resistance. Otherwise, if it breaks out, there's not a lot to stop it before it hits 4.35. We'd prefer not do that. Taking a look at the mortgage, 6% mortgage-backed security. Again, we had this convergence again. 25-day, 50-day, 100-day, 200-day moving averages. As we break out higher, this is good for mortgage rates. The higher the mortgage-backed security is, the lower the mortgage rate is. So we're up above here. We're up 1 basis point on the day, which is good. And if we can stay above here and turn these all into a floor of support rather than a ceiling of resistance, there's not a lot here to stop us before we would hit 101.273. So that would be good for mortgage rates, certainly. A quick peek here at what mortgage rates are doing. National average on the 30 years down below 7% again, which is nice to see. We were up above 7% for most of the month. So it's nice to see it dip down below that. Hopefully this is some momentum for us. And we can see some rates down in the 6.5 range. That would certainly be nice. I just want to extend my best wishes for the week ahead. As we wrap up, I want to extend my best wishes for the week ahead. Should you need assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. Enjoy a splendid Easter weekend, and let's keep a keen eye on the markets amidst the week's potential volatility. That's all for today, folks. Here's to a week filled with opportunities and insights. Catch you next Monday for another edition of Monday morning quarterback. Stay smart, stay hopeful, and let's tackle the week together.